insight. Now we move on to South America, actually North America. Mexico has extradited 26 senior cartel figures to the United States in a major deal with the Trump administration, stepping up cooperation on cross-border crime. Those transferred include Abigael González Valencia, leader of Los Cuines, and brother-in-law of Jalisco New Generation cartel boss Nemesio El Mencho Oseguera Cervantes, as well as Roberto Salazar, accused of killing a Los Angeles County Sheriff's deputy in 2008. The Mexican Attorney General's office said the handover was completed after U.S. prosecutors promised not to seek the death penalty. González Valencia, arrested in 2015, is accused of financing cjng's expansion into one of Mexico's most powerful and violent cartels, responsible for trafficking cocaine, methamphetamine, and fentanyl into the United States and beyond. Now for this discussion, we're joined by Dr. Satoru Nagao. He's a fellow at Hudson Institute, joins us live from Tokyo. Thank you, Doctor, for joining us today. Good to see you. Now, how do you assess the significance of Mexico's extradition of top cartel figures in its border strategy to combat cross-border crime?
Yes, border security is a very important part of the policy of the Trump administration. And for Mexico, this is a big issue when they need to deal with the Trump administration. So that's why they try to show a cooperative manner. But recently, President Sheinbaum of Mexico refused the direct intervention of the U.S. military. So that's why Sheinbaum needs to prove Mexico can deal with the drug issue, and if the United States need, Mexico arrest and send them to the United States. In this case, this is quite cooperative manner for Mexico, and for United States, Mexico is a trustworthy partner against drug cartels. So that's why this is a significant effort for the Mexican side to legitimize the sovereignty of the Mexico.
And Doctor, do you think this increased cooperation with the United States will lead to a lasting shift in Mexico's stance on its cartel violence as well as drug trafficking?
Cracking down the drug cartel in Mexico is a very important issue for Mexico. Mexico's law and order, this is very important anyway. But if the United States intervene directly, for Mexico, this is a little bit controversial because in the history, U.S. intervention creates something confusion in the Mexico many times. So that's why Mexico want to maintain the sovereignty and want to show their power to govern their country. So that's why, compared with the predecessor, the current President Sheinbaum tried to show strong cooperation to deal with the drug. With the United States in this case. So that's why her stance is very cooperative. But President Trump's the policy towards cracking down the drug issue, this is very serious. And he wants the other country to show very, very, very strong stance against the drug cartels, which damage the U.S. society. So that's why this is U.S. interest, you think. And view from Mexico, this is Mexico's interest too. So that's why President Sheinbaum's decision is cooperate with the United States, cracking the drug cartel, but Mexico's sovereignty is sovereignty. That is attitude.
Now, building on your answer, Dr. Satoru, so given the prominent cooperation and now being big figures like connected to the powerful Jalisco New Generation cartel, what message do you think this sends about the increasing cooperation between U.S.-Mexico relationship on security matters?
This is important because without showing enough power of the Mexican side, President Trump will say, U.S. should take care of the security in Mexico. That is, of course, they haven't, Trump administration hasn't said anything about this, but at the same time, they changed the name of the Gulf of Mexico in the Gulf of America. So was Panama is part of America, Greenland is part of America, Canada is the 51st century. Under such kind of situation, the Mexico should worry something more about Mexico. So that's why this is a serious issue. Cooperative manner is very important. At the same time, the Mexico need to show their power because to maintain sovereignty, they need to show their power. But for a long time, Mexico suffers a drug war in their country. So that's why this is a big matter for Mexico, even if just after the Sheinberg sworn in, her friend has killed, politician has killed by drug cartel. So that's why still this is a serious issue in Mexico. Mexico must deal with, Mexico must show they have enough power to deal with. They need to show, they need to prove that is the current situation. That Sheinberg has already understand this situation. So that's why this is the answer of this. But this cooperation manner is not just following the United States. Mexico try to show their power. Drug issue is anyway the cross-border issue because the market is the United States, but production place is Mexico. So that's why this is global trade. So this is global smuggle, but of course, so illegal trade. So that's why anyway the cooperation manner is needed. Cross-border cooperation is needed to crack down. So that's why it has happened anyway.
Right. Thank you very much, Dr. Satoru Nagao, for joining us today and sharing your insight. Now we have a breaking news. UK Prime